Okay, so Friday, 13th of March, 2026. So Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Make it happen. Now, here I am in Portmeirion in North Wales. Very nice. And I've been here twice before, in the past, September 2010 and August 2021. Now, what's interesting is that in July 2021, I had a road trip, 2,000 kilometres from around Scotland, there and back. John O'Groats and back. 2,000 kilometres, wow, okay, very nice. And I realised then, before that, I was always a bit hesitant to travel in a way, loosely put, with regards to, oh, it's too far. Right, literally coming here. I had the ideas to come here in April 2017, but I kept delaying it. Oh, next week, next month, later. And never went in the end in 2017. And then July 2021, 2,000 kilometres, Scotland, there and back, very nice. And then after that I realised that, hey, you know what? I was willing to do that. Surely I can go, say, 200 kilometres in a day and come here, be here, and make it happen. I can just make it happen, so to speak. So then I realised that actually, yes, you just make things happen. I want that. Put input, achieve it, very nice. Because I saw an interesting tweet recently that said something like, British people come, say, 2 hours away and never see these people, for example. And I'm thinking, 2 hours? That's nothing. Because once I had travelled around the UK a fair bit, furthest north, furthest south, furthest east, furthest west, highest and lowest points of the UK, all over the place, many places, many corners of the UK. I then realised, actually, yeah, you can just make things happen. You want to be here, in this part of Wales, you could just make it happen. You just go there. Just like that. Of course, logistics, time, weather, life, of course. Because you're going to balance it with responsibilities, obligations, etc. By all means, logistics, fair enough. But just make it happen. That tweet was on point, directionally correct, but just, how could I just, spiritual lacking or character lacking in a way of just make 2 hours is very manageable. Logistics, time, distance, map, route, coffee, etc., waking up early. Easy, no problems, done. So then you realise in life that actually a lot of stuff is like that. Just make it happen. You want to be in Portmeirion? Want to be in Wales? You want to be in Scotland? Want to be in Ireland? Want to be in London? Make it happen. Wow. Because I realised then that after that road trip in 2021, it was a lot easier mentally to drive and just go somewhere. Just push. Especially when you compound that with, say, I would regret not doing it. There was a nice word actually for this. There was a nice word for this, I just forgot what, but nonetheless, meaning I would not regret it. Wow. The videos, the pictures, videos like this and beyond, just beautiful little artifact. I would not regret it. That's powerful. That's beautiful. So once you've done a large amount to go back to that tweet, once you've done a large amount of travelling, 2 hours is nothing. Just make it happen. And you can expand that to other aspects of life, health, wealth, love, happiness, and beyond, sovereignty and identity and whatever else. Just make it happen. Make it happen, otherwise it's just a dream. It's just a fantasy, and that risks creating regret. Well, we don't want regret. Impertinent, no. What's that the word? It'd be impertinent. I forgot the word exactly. It'd be a shame essentially not to go. It'd be a shame. It would have been a shame not to have pushed to be here in general. It would have been a shame to not have endeavoured and tried to be here. That. But there's a nicer word for it, but I can't remember right now. But yes, but in life, make it happen. And once you get started, it becomes easier and easier. The travel was a good example. I thought to myself, if I can do 2,000 kilometres in 2 weeks, why can't I do 200 in a day, Portmeirion and back? What's stopping me? What's stopping me from just literally being here in this part of Wales? And then you realise at a deeper level, it's all in here. Your own limitations. It's self-esteem, heart, mind, soul, so to speak, to be a little poetic. It's that. Make things happen. Wow. here I am. It'd be a shame not to. It'd be a shame not to even tried. And here we are. Because I know, and this is where the fourth dimension comes into it, a little technical, but, a little whatever. In the future, I'd look back at that in 5, 10, 20 years from now and think, yeah, look at these photos, look at these videos, look at this vlog. Like, yes, I'm glad. Look at that. Beautiful, happy, nice, really happy. Meaning I would look back at these photos and videos and be happy about it. Wow, so glad. Yeah. No regrets. That's powerful. But yes, but in life, make it happen. Yeah, make it happen. Make it happen. Just how in the same way, I made it happen to be here in Port Merion. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. But otherwise, and actually the important thing is that once I'd done those 2,000 kilometres, everything else in relation, that comfort zone had been stretched. Everything else in relation was just easy. Trentham Gardens, Weston Park, Cannock Chase, Port Merion, what's that? 100 kilometres, 200 kilometres, 30, 50, 60, there's nothing. Wow. The comfort zone had been expanded. Powerful stuff. But otherwise, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Subscribe for more, and you will see me tomorrow.